The ad hoc committee amending Section 25 of the Constitution to allow for land expropriation without compensation has been granted an extension until next Friday. The committee was expected to meet today to adopt the proposed draft of the 18th Constitutional Amendment Bill. The main opposition party, the Democratic Alliance, has reiterated that it won't support any bill to amend Section 25 of the Constitution. Let's discuss this with the DA's Caucus Chairperson, Annelie Lotriet. Annelie, thank you so much for making time. So did the committee meet today? Have you amended this draft bill?
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to the viewers. Yes, we did meet. In fact, we only finished the meeting about 5 minutes ago. And what happened is that we had to adopt or reject the bill clause by clause. And as this is still a committee process, it means that it only needs a majority, a simple majority, for it to be adopted. So this afternoon, the amendment bill was adopted by, at some point, 5 members in favour and 3 members against. At one point, it was 6 in favour, 3 against, but it is obviously the opposition who are opposed to the amendment bill.
Yeah. So help me understand the differences here, because as a committee, you discussed the second draft bill, and then there was the third one. What's the difference between the two?
Okay, well, we started off with the first draft, and that was sent out for public comment, written comments, as well as oral comments. Then a second revision or revised bill was drafted, and because there were clauses included that were, well, we felt was outside of the mandate of what the committee was supposed to do and the instruction given to it by the National Assembly, it was again put out for public comment, written comment. And then last week we were surprised. We received a third version, which included things from the public comments, the last set of public comments, which were also, it was very strange because that was not what was asked for. So all those additions in the third version was rejected by the committee. So we dealt with, let's say, the second version.
So the ANC has been going, to and fro, on this particular issue. What are the chances that this bill is actually going to be adopted by Parliament, and that Parliament is going to vote, and ultimately we're going to see Section 25 of the Constitution being changed? I mean, they've been disagreeing with the EFF on so many issues. It doesn't look like they've got the support that they need to go ahead with this plan.
Yes, indeed, it doesn't look like it, and it was now the third meeting that the EFF was not present. They tried to get common ground in terms of issues such as custodianship, few other matters, but they have not been successful. And remember, in the National Assembly, the ANC will need 2/3 majority to get this passed. And they need either the EFF support or the DA support. Now, we don't support any amendment. The EFF is not happy with the ANC's proposals. They want their own proposals, which the ANC don't agree with. So at this point, and one can never say never in politics, but it doesn't look as if the ANC will get the 2/3 majority required.
All right, so now the draft amendment bill has been adopted. What's next?
Right now, the committee has to compile a report, which we will be doing next week. We will have to adopt the report. Then it goes to the National Assembly. So it has to be tabled in the National Assembly. It has to be debated, because it is now an amendment bill, and then it has to be debated and voted on. And if it succeeds, then it has to go to the National Council of Provinces, where 6 of the 9 provinces with their delegated voting have to support it.